Alright, hello. This time I'm back and I want to talk about my arcade sticks. Arcade sticks, man. I've already done a video on some of these arcade sticks, so I'll just, I'm not going to unbox them. I've already unboxed them in previous videos, but the reason why I did this video is because of my recent additions. The Nintendo NES Advantage. Gotta have it. It's a must-have. Adds turbo. And why would I want an arcade stick like this for just old-ass regular Nintendo? Because I like Double Dragon. I like Bad Dudes. I like Mighty Final Fight. Those kind of games. This is perfect for those. Gives it an arcade feel. It's very effective. And you can swap from on any game. You plug this into... you plug this in and to controller 1 and controller 2, and you have more lives because you have two-player mode, and you can switch controller on the fly with controller 1 and controller 2, and it gives both turbo and all that stuff. So that's one way. Like if you don't have a Game Genie or anything, that's one way to cheat on there. So add more lives by having an extra character, and this is good for that. Okay, and then from there we move on. We've already seen the rare Capcom Super Nintendo arcade stick. I used this on 3DO and Super Nintendo before I got these. These are the multiple arcade systems arcade sticks, and I'll get to those in a minute. Then I go up to the Sega Saturn arcade stick. It's effective, but it's not quite the quality of, say, a Neo Geo arcade stick. Here's the real Neo Geo arcade stick. This came with my Neo Geo AES. Then here we have, I've already shown before, the Street Fighter 4 arcade stick. Sanwa stick, bubblegum ball. Very responsive, very good. This goes to PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and PC. Came with a USB. So and it plus it came with a disc that had a whole bunch of fighting games on it and stuff. So it's a nice little arcade stick. Then we move to my newest addition. But before I get to talking to this one, let me talk about this, and this. All four of these arcade sticks had one common goal. Why would I want them? Because I bought a GameCube to Nintendo 64 adapter. And what this would allow me to do to use GameCube controllers, say the wireless Wavebird or, GameCube controllers on a Nintendo 64. Well, I have all these arcade sticks right here that go to Nintendo 64. The Arcade Shark's garbage. This Korean one's junk. The dual arcade one. They suck. They're generic. I mean, let me put it this way. This Nintendo arcade stick is better than some of these. For example, the Arcade Shark, it's a joystick. You feel like you're gonna break it anytime you use it, and it's not. You don't have no click, and it's just flimsy. This here has a mechanical joystick, and it just feel like it's broke already. And this dual arcade stick, the buttons are so hard to push. It's like they're like you gotta slam down on them as hard as you can to get them to push. So I was really wanting to use this on my Nintendo 64. It's a PlayStation arcade stick, multiple arcade systems for PlayStation. It's American, and I thought I could use with an adapter. With the adapter. So what I thought was I could daisy chain my GameCube to PlayStation adapter with this, and use or PlayStation 2 to GameCube adapter, daisy chain it with this, and use that, but on my Nintendo 64. Well, it didn't work. So then I thought, well, I'll just buy an MAS arcade stick for Nintendo 64. For GameCube, and use the GameCube, because this goes straight to GameCube. So I bought this. This was made for Budokai, Dragon Ball Z Budokai, and it has a unique button layout for the Budokai moves and stuff, and I thought maybe I'd use that one on with the N64 adapter, GameCube to N64 adapter. But still, that one didn't work either. This works on GameCube, but it don't work on Nintendo 64. I was like, what the hell? It's a real GameCube adapter. I mean, why won't it work? So then I tried another time. I thought, well, maybe it's because it's wired different. I'll just buy a different one. So I bought the Soul Calibur 2. I don't know what brand it is. It says Yuri Newbie, and this arcade stick is universal. It goes to GameCube, Xbox, and PS1, PS2. And I figured maybe this one will work with that Nintendo 64 adapter and work on Nintendo 64. But nope, this one don't work either. So I contacted the seller and everything. And I was like, man, I bought this freaking Nintendo 64 adapter. I bought this Nintendo 64 adapter to use on arcade sticks on Nintendo 64. You're telling me none of the GameCube arcade sticks work on this thing? He said, nope. He said, nope. They use different wattages, so you can only use official Nintendo stuff. I was like, bullshit. So I thought, oh, forget it. I ain't gonna listen to him. I'm gonna try one more time. So in Japan, there's this one of a kind boxed Soul Calibur 2 made by Hori. Hori is known for best parts, real arcade parts. And I took a gamble and I bid on this, and I bid high, and I wasn't going to lose, and I got this sucker. It was the last one on eBay, and I got it and I brought it home, and that thing worked. It worked for Nintendo 64. I was so excited. I was so ecstatic. Finally, I could use my Nintendo 64 adapter. This thing, GameCube to Nintendo 64 adapter, use a GameCube arcade stick on my Nintendo 64, and it blew my freaking mind. Because they got adapters for everything, almost, except for a Jaguar, CDI, and Nintendo 64, and Nintendo, regular Nintendo. But Nintendo 64 has a lot of great fighting games. War Gods, Mortal Kombat 4, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Mace, Dark Combat, Biofreaks, Killer Instinct Gold, Fighter's Destiny, one of my favorites, Clay Fighter 3 and Clay Fighter 3 Sculptor's Cut. You want to play fighting games with a real arcade stick, so I was on a mission to find one that worked, and sure enough it did. So, was my collecting done for Nintendo 64? Almost, until I found this one. This one, I saw it on eBay. This dude was selling it, and he said it goes to PlayStation. Well, I taped it up since it got damaged during shipping, and it still works. It goes to PlayStation, GameCube. GameCube. Where's the GameCube? Yeah, PlayStation, GameCube, and Dreamcast. And he said it goes to an unknown. He said unknown console. And when I saw that, I said, that goes to Nintendo 64, ma digga. I didn't tell him that, though. But I bought this sucker, and I brought it home, because what it does, essentially, is it has the button settings as this. See how these are odd set from these? And I was thinking that was ideal for Mortal Kombat, because it's similar to the way the Mortal Kombat is. I mean, in a way, kind of. Has I could use the block and the run off to the side, separate, from the 6 buttons. But anyway, yeah, I bought this sucker. I won it in the auction, and I got it home. And without an adapter, no adapter needed. Kaboom! It works with Nintendo 64. It blew my mind. This is stiff, like new. These buttons, concave, stiff, like new. It has the same layout as these, but these aren't concave. These are flat top, and got give to them. That's got give to it. This one is tougher, tougher. Got more pressure to push. But I got this sucker home. I was so excited, The button layout in Mortal Kombat is perfect. High punch, low punch, block, run, high kick, low kick, you know, and then step to the side. It was awesome. I was like, oh, great. Because with this one, you know, even though it does work with Nintendo 64, I'd always have to, with this adapter, change the buttons around depending on what games I got. And this adapter's great. Go to randnet.com. I recommend it. And this is not obsolete. Even though I got that, it doesn't make this obsolete because the wireless Wavebird, you want to use a wireless controller on Nintendo 64, you use the GameCube Wavebird, and it's great. But also, this saves 4 button mappings, so you can remap all your buttons with this GameCube Nintendo 64 adapter. And you got to do it with some games because like the C group ain't here, like there ain't no C group here, so you'd have to map say X and L to the C up and C down for Mortal Kombat. But other than that, and then you save 4 settings. Up is a button setting for one game. Killer Instinct might have another one. You go left and save another button. You can save it all and stuff. But I was really excited to get that. And all this started with this one. I bought this MAS. And you know what turned me on to the MAS arcade sticks? All these multiple arcade systems, arcade sticks. You know what turned me on to these? I saw a video of a Neo Geo mass arcade stick. And whenever I started researching that, then I started seeing these. These are made with real arcade tables, real wood, real parts, real buttons, what an arcade cabinet will be made out of, and all that stuff. I'm still needing to get that Neo Geo MAS arcade stick, but right now all they're selling is a blue Stingray one, and I'm not interested in it. I want the red striped one. But until then, I can use that on my Neo Geo with an adapter. And plus, I got the Neo Geo official arcade stick, so, you know. Plus, I can use this over here, my PlayStation 15th anniversary arcade stick. That's a beauty right there. I got an unboxing of that on my other videos. Watch my other videos for arcade sticks, and you'll see that's unboxed. You'll see my Mortal Kombat collection arcade stick. And get my Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition arcade stick. I got this one here. It came with Mortal Kombat, the recent one, the Mortal Kombat, I want to say 2010, 2011. The reboot, Mortal Kombat. It came with that. That's for Xbox 360. And I wanted that version because I knew I could use it on, say, Mortal Kombat Deception or Mortal Kombat Armageddon if they were compatible with the Xbox 360. Sure enough, I can use that, and it has the real button layouts for those games, which is awesome. So then the one for Street Fighter, one for PS3, it came with the Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection HD remakes of Mortal Kombat, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 2, and Mortal Kombat 1, and it all came bundled into this with the arcade sticks. And the arcade stick here, you can see it's just like the arcade cabinet. I got an unboxing of this. If you go look, you see. But it came with all these games down here. But they're only DLC codes, but still came with those. You might be wondering, why didn't you buy one? Why did you? So in essence, I wanted both. I wanted the Tournament Edition one because it's special. It has I don't know if it'll show it. Yeah, I don't even show the stick, but go look at my other video, you'll see the stick. It has a velvet pillow underneath it. That does too. But this has you can open the container and put stuff in it. That one don't. But yeah, I had to get both of these and stuff. But I got unboxing them in my previous videos. But still, there's my arcade collection. You might be wondering, why did you get one for each? The PS3 and 360. Why didn't you just get 2 for the same console? Well, here's my answer. Because I bought this bad boy right here. The XCM Cross Battle Adapter 2.0. It will let me use the Xbox 360 arcade stick on a PS3. So if I ever want to have a Mortal Kombat day and me and somebody else play Mortal Kombat with the real arcade sticks, one of us can have the Tournament Edition, one of us can have the regular arcade edition, and we can play 2-player in the living room on my TV with Xbox 360 controller and a PS3 controller on a PS3. So that's awesome. So I can use both those on PS3. That's awesome. So I got the best of both worlds. I can use the PS3 one with my 100% backwards compatibility PS3 that plays PS1 and PS2 games, I can use this arcade stick with the Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Mortal Kombat 4, you know, on PS1. But sadly, I can't use either one of these on PS3 for PS2 shit. I had to find that out the hard way. That's another reason why I bought both of these. I was experimenting. I was thinking, I don't understand it, but for some reason, a wired controller will not play on PS2 games. You got to use the PS3 Bluetooth controller, or something. Whenever you try to boot up a PS2 game with the arcade stick, it just unregisters the arcade stick, and then you got to be stuck with using the wireless PS3 arcade stick. It's weird. But if I hook up, hook up this and use the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 adapter to PS3, it works fine. But using the USB arcade stick, it won't let me play PS2 with the USB arcade stick. That's weird. That makes me kind of iffy. But those PS2 games that would use that, all but one of them I can do on the Xbox 360. Of the 3 games, Armageddon, Deception, and Deadly Alliance, 2 of them do work on 360, so I can use this on those 2 games. 2 of them, but Deadly Alliance, it ain't compatible with 360, so I can't use these arcade sticks on those. But that's alright. Anyway, so I guess this here, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I guess use it for Dragon Ball Z Budokai, but and this, I guess I'll use this for Xbox 360, Soul Calibur 2. If you don't know Soul Calibur 2 I'm a fan of because, let's say, the PlayStation version has Heihachi in it, and the Xbox version has Spawn in it. Heihachi is from Tekken, and Spawn is from Spawn, Todd McFarlane. And Soul Calibur 2, if you got the GameCube version, has Link. You can play as Link. I'm really a fan of that. I like cross battle stuff. But that arcade stick back there is a real gem. I beat a buddy of mine named Curtis Hall. Online, was playing online Super Street Fighter 2 HD Remix, and I tested this out on him. He was kicking my butt, man, whenever he was just Ken and Ryu, but every time he picked somebody else, I destroyed him, because I stayed with Ken and Ryu, because I'm good with them. I never did forget their moves. I forgot everybody else's, but almost. So I won a little best of 10 with him on PS3 with that. That was awesome. And that comes with the Street Fighter 3 Third Strike and Street Fighter 15th Anniversary Edition game. I got that in there. So all these I do have the games for. I got Street Fighter 4. I got Soul Calibur 2 for PS2. I got Soul Calibur 2 for Xbox. I got Mortal Kombat for Xbox 360. I got Mortal Kombat for PS3. I got the arcade collection for PS3. Capcom. I got all the best Capcom stuff on Super Nintendo. My first fighting game of all time was Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Not Super Street Fighter, just Street Fighter 2 Turbo on Super Nintendo. And I've been hooked ever since. This here is a really cool arcade stick for Dreamcast. It's real chrome aluminum alloy. And go look at my other video on arcade sticks, and you'll see it unboxed. It's heavy duty, man, heavy duty. Alright, well, I guess I'll get off here. And thanks for watching. If you want to see these unboxings of Nintendo 64 arcade sticks, I have them all on unboxing on the arcade sticks video 1 or video 2. And it goes into more detail of that. Unboxed all of them already, but I mainly wanted to do this video to show them all in one spot and talk about my new additions like this one and this one. I just love how I can finally use arcade stick on Nintendo 64 with these two. That's awesome. That's awesome. Alright, see you later.